Good morning and welcome to Rovali's Daily Podcast. Have we got a surprise for you guys today? I mean, look at all these beautiful people right here with us. And these are all business owners on historic 25th Street. And we're bringing you something really special today. I don't know if this has ever been done before. I'd like to think it's something new, but if it works, we're going to be really happy. Anyway, we have got a bunch of things going on this coming holiday season, and we want to tell you all about it. We want to tell you and encourage you guys to come down to historic 25th Street because it is an amazing street. We have amazing people. These people are all small business owners, and we are really promoting to shop local, eat local, do all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves to you, and then we're just going to have a conversation about everything that's happening on 25th Street in each person's store, shop, or restaurant, and we're going to just go from there. So Carl, I'm going to start off with you. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your shop.
Okay, thank you. My name is Carl Cox. The name of my shop is Alaskan Gold Connection, and that name is derived from the fact that I am from Alaska. I had a business there for a little over 20 years that I sold out to a partner and relocated for family. And I have a very large collection of natural gold nugget jewelry that I designed myself. All the jewelry that I have here, I design it and make it myself. So it's going to be designs and things that you haven't seen anywhere and you will not see anywhere else. So again, as unique as 25th is, my shop it fits right in. It reminds me of 2nd Avenue in Fairbanks where I had my shop in Alaska. So I feel right at home here. I've only been open for about 6-7 months. Well, I was supposed to open March 1st, and you know how that goes. But we're here. We're enjoying ourselves. We love 25th. Everyone that I have met here reminds me of Alaska. And excuse me, one of the neatest things about Alaska is the people there. And I see that here as well. But I do all sorts of custom design work, repair work, and I do it all in-house. Everything. I have a complete shop set up here where I do all my work here. And I've been doing this for almost 50 years and I still enjoy it. So that says a lot. I feel quite fortunate for that as well. And I appreciate this opportunity. I know that we are having specials throughout Christmas. Everything that I have finished and made right now through Christmas is 15% off. And then for Black Friday, we're having some additional discounts, and I would welcome everyone to come down and take a look. My observation has been the best places in Ogden are here on 25th.
Well, and I was in his shop yesterday, and it is a beautiful shop. He's got some amazing jewelry in there. You guys have got to stop in and check it out. And we're going to just, after we do our introductions, and thank you, Carl, that's perfect. It's just perfect, what I was thinking. But after we do our introductions, then I just want to talk about, how we're planning on welcoming people to historic 25th Street and getting people to know that yes, we are indeed open 100%. Okay. All right. We're going to move on next to Carrie. Carrie, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Good morning, I'm Carrie Vondras. You get a sneak peek inside of my home, and yes, our Christmas tree is up. My husband and I are the owners. It's 2020, so there's no rules. We can do it before Thanksgiving. I, myself, and my husband and our golden retriever over here, which you'll see in the shop, we're just trying to get her in here, Ginger, own Endless Indulgence Retroware. We've been fortunate. We have been on the street now, believe it or not, February will be 10 years. So we've seen a lot over time, not as much as Rebecca, but a long time for a retro clothing store that people kind of thought, this is really odd. Do people really buy this? Yes, they do. So we appreciate the almost decade of support. As I mentioned, we do the retro clothing from 1920s to about the 1950s. We will be running some specials. One of the things that we always love to do starting Thanksgiving is the weekend of Thanksgiving, I always bring out our hot spiced wine. So we always have that for the colder days in the shop for you. You can walk around. It's more fruit juice than it is wine, though. And cookies, usually from Great Harvest. We like to throw those guys in there and support them as well. We will be doing a fun promotion of spend. We're not sure exactly where we're at, but spend X amount and you will receive a brooch of your choice. We'll have several. They're great for giving as gifts or just keep for yourself. The girls over at Four Sisters, both the ladies are wearing our brooches right now. So they're really fun. They're very, very pretty. We'll have some that are a little more Christmassy and then other ones that you can just wear, you know, all year long, which we find most people that shop with us, they think outside the box anyway, which we love. So if they love it, they'll wear it because it's Tuesday. So we do a lot of cross promoting on ours in our shop, from asking people what they're doing after they're done shopping with us. Are you going out for lunch? What are you thinking of eating? What are you feeling like? Because we can make some great recommendations, as well as I don't have it, but I know somebody that does. So head on over. Right now, the girls over at Four Sisters I picked up a beautiful print, and the girls are working really hard to get that framed for us. So we like to support one another on the street. I'm that person, I hate to say, but have gone to the point where I do a lot of my Christmas shopping last minute. So I will typically close my shop an hour to 2 hours earlier, just before Christmas, so I can hit everybody else on the street. So it's been nice because I had one of my regulars in yesterday, and she actually said to me, I am trying my darndest to shop local this year. She says, it's been hard because you can't find everything that you want without having to go online. And to what are the big box ones? Shall stay nameless. But she's saying, you know, I'm really trying very hard. And I have several of my other regulars in the shop that have said the same thing. We want to shop local. We want to keep you guys around. Unfortunately, you know, I tell people don't lose your favorite store after January. So it's really important to get out no matter how much you spend. Every little bit helps all of our stores on the street. And we want to be there for you this time next year. So please get out. Keep an eye out on us on Instagram and Facebook. I post on there religiously. If you have any questions, definitely just send me a private message, and I'll get back to you within 3 hours. So yeah.
Just so you know, when I get a fedora, I get it from Carrie.
Yes.
And we have excellent selection of hats.
We've eaten our fair share of Italian food there, and our entire family.
That's
so
true.
It's not uncommon to see the entire Vondra's family. And there's about 8 of us that will come walking in, and Felicia or Kim or Alex are having to sit us for dinner. So, and it's fun because the owners will sit down with us for dinner as well.
Yeah, you know, and it's true that we all the business owners support each other, because we understand how important that is to do, because as Carrie just mentioned, every little bit counts. And so we are super stoked to support everybody's business. And if I haven't been in your business yet, I will be, because I have to practice what I preach. All right, so we're going to move on to Janet and Steph. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. So we are Four Sisters Furniture and Custom Framing. We actually are a 30-year business, and I've been involved with the business since 1991. And I recently purchased it when the last sister was ready to retire. So that's how we ended up on 25th Street, which I've always had a really strong feeling that I belonged on 25th Street. But for quite a few years, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do on 25th Street. So just through a series of fortunate events or unfortunate, whatever, however you want to call it, here I am and happy to be here. Stephanie is my best friend from forever ago, and she's here with me, saving me every day. But we are sincerely appreciative of the local support that we've received through all of this. And we would be we'd be in big trouble if the locals weren't coming out and supporting us the way that they have. So we are so appreciative of all that they've done for us. Absolutely. Stephanie's going to tell you a little bit about our furniture real quick.
Hi. Okay, so our furniture comes from North Carolina. It is all solid wood. It comes unfinished or in the raw, so that then you can choose how you want it finished. You can do it yourself. We have all the finishing products here for you, to the best finishing products in the nation, honestly. for original finishing and refinishing. And no, you don't have to sand down to bare wood anymore. So if you're trying to refinish something, let us help you, because it could be a lot less work than you think. We have one-on-one instruction, and we have the Chalky Chicks, the local chalk paint company that's fantastic. But our furniture is what really speaks for itself. If you're looking for furniture that is heirloom quality, that is going to last generations, this will. It is solid wood. And if you don't want to finish it yourself, we will finish it for you. We've been doing that for 30 years. And our finishes are beautiful. You can do anything from classic and traditional to distressed. And we will just make your furniture look amazing. And it will be just a classic and a joy for years to come. And just remember, an antique has to start somewhere. So come get some furniture here to start an antique that will last for generations.
And that's part of what makes us, I think, a good fit for 25th Street, is that what we do is unique. You just don't find this on every street corner. So
no pun intended. We are on the corner.
We are on the corner. That's true.
We're right across from Union Station, right on Wall and 25th. And so we're a great place to come on in. You can park at Union Station for free and just cross the crosswalk and you're right here. And then, yeah, and then Janet, framing.
Yeah, so then we also do custom picture framing. So we've been doing that for 30 years. We do all kinds of framing, anything from original art, prints, photos. Well, we do needlework, textile work, memorabilia. If you can think of it, we have probably framed it over the years. I know custom framing can be expensive if anybody's ever done that. Sometimes there's a little bit of sticker shock. We work super hard to be reasonable, offer lots of options. So we can almost always keep people in whatever kind of budget they want. I have lots of in-stock options that we can do at super low prices. And, you know, but on the other end of the spectrum, the sky can be the limit if that's the direction that you want to go. But any way you look at it, we are always a better price than the craft stores. No matter what kind of coupon they're running, we are always a better price.
Well,
I
and
love the fact that
you make a
I
good
love the-
point, though, that when you do a custom frame, it's custom.
Yep.
There's probably no other one like it. So
Yep.
that's, you know, and when you're,
Alex, you've got to see the one
decorating your home, right? It's great to have an original.
And everything's solid wood. We don't carry any plastic frames. They're they're just beautiful. And then I was just going to say really fast, we do have our sale going on our in-stock furniture. If you bring in canned food right now, or non-perishable food items, if you bring in 3 cans, you get 5% off, 6 cans, you get 10% off, and 15% off for 9 non-perishable food items. And we'll be taking that to the food bank to donate. So we'd like to help out, you know, kind of double give in every direction. So come on in and save some money on some beautiful furniture and let us take some food to the food bank for you.
And really quick, we also have lots of really great gift options as well. We do Ogden souvenir magnets and ornaments. We have handmade toys by a gentleman who's 86 in Salt Lake. His name is Jim Smith, and you probably, if you watched the news on Channel 4 last Christmas, they did a big story on him. He's a master toy maker. We carry all of his awesome toys for kids and for adults as well. We have a young man, 15 years old. He cuts these amazing wood puzzles. If you're looking for something unique, those are unbelievable, and lots of great home decor too. So
yeah, and next
we'd
week
love to be a stop on
Yeah.
your shopping.
We're going to do lots of fun specials next week for small business. We're calling it Small Business Weekend, and we're hoping to get lots of people in and have you go down and visit all the shops on 25th Street and the restaurants.
Yep.
The restaurants are phenomenal down here. We have so many people that come from out of town and they're asking for a great place to eat. And we've been able to introduce so many locals to people like Rovali's and to our restaurants, because people come here just to eat on this street. And we love having people come.
We also love getting takeout pretty much every day for lunch
On
from
our
the
street.
And you know, I'm going to be making a stop because I got a 3-year-old grandson, so I'll be stopping in to look at the wood toys. And so yeah, you got a customer right here. You just sold me. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to move on to Rebecca. Rebecca, tell us who you are and what's going on.
Um, well, I'm the knitting coordinator at the needlepoint joint. What does that mean? It means I get to buy all the yarn that you see on the shelves. It's a tough job. I don't know how I manage. But the needlepoint joint has been in Ogden since 1973. It originally started in our owner's upstairs hallway, and moved to Rainbow Gardens, and we've been on 25th Street since 1995. So Needlepoint Joint has been here for a long time. We're a full service fiber arts store. It's not just yarn. We carry everything that you need from knitting, crochet, spinning, weaving, felting, needlepoint, embroidery, lace making, tatting, you name it, we carry it. And we have a staff with a long history of experience in all of these crafts. We, during normal time, teach classes so you can learn how to do all of these things. And you know, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever got to spend time in. And I look forward to coming here every single day and meeting with people and helping them with their projects. And just, it's a wonderful place to be. Even just to come in and soak up the ambiance. So, one of the things we're doing, so normally during this time of year, we do something called Black Sheep Friday, where we all come in and knit, but you know, these times don't allow for that. So Small Business Saturday, we're going to be having a needle sale where you can come in and get knitting needles and things very inexpensively so that you can work on all of your Christmas projects. This is the time of year when knitters are all like rushing to get all of our stuff done before Christmas. Usually it gets done around 3 a.m. Christmas morning. So, but we'll be having, you know, brand new yarns coming in and just different things that you can come and check out. If you've never done fiber arts before, we can show you how to get started. And if you've, you know, here's what we've found is that during these times, everybody's been stuck at home. So we're all going up to our attics and digging in the back of closets and finding those projects that have been sitting there for 30 some odd years sometimes. And so everybody's been taking them out, and it's a really comforting way to spend the time. And especially the winter when we're all kind of stuck inside, is to pick up something soft and comfortable and to create and make beautiful things. And we just love being here on 25th Street. Just the interconnectedness here is just fantastic. I mean, you know, pretty much all of the girls here wear Endless Indulgence clothes. We eat at the restaurants, and then we end up having to go back to Endless Indulgence and buy bigger clothes. So, you know, it all works out in the end. And one of our favorite things is we have so many times we'll have people who have never been on 25th Street, or people who haven't been on 25th Street in years and years and years. And they're like, we didn't even realize how wonderful this is. And, you know, what else is there? And we love to send people to the different restaurants and to different stores. And, you know, we're always saying, oh, you need to go check out, you know, this place or that place, and go have lunch here. What kind of food do you like? And it's just a wonderful place to be. I mean, my husband and I even bought a house here. One of the reasons was for 25th Street. We just love it here so much. So.
Well, you know, and when I went into your shop to talk to you, you're right. That place is very pleasant. You know, you walk in, it just, I don't know, there's a good ambiance. But that's one thing that's really interesting about all of our businesses on 25th Street. They're unique, and you probably, you know, I'm sure that's cliche, and I'm sure you've heard it a billion times. However, walk down and pop into each restaurant and business on 25th Street, and you'll see exactly what I mean. From the jewelry to the restaurants, to the frames, to the clothes, to the yarn, and many, many others that aren't on the podcast today. They're all super cool stores, very, very beautiful. And here's the thing that I want to mention before I move on to Tina, and that is our retailers, they're stocked full of everything. They've got, you're not going to want to, for nothing. I'm gonna go hardcore and say nothing. You're not gonna want for nothing. All right, the jewelry, the clothes, the frames, all that stuff. We're just ready. We're ready to sell. We're ready to greet you guys, and we want you to come on down. So with that being said, I want to talk about and introduce Tina, one of my favorite people in the world. Tina, welcome.
Thank you, Alex. Hi, I'm Tina from Tona Sushi Bar and Grill. We've been on the street for the past 16 years, and now we serve Japanese cuisine, sushi, and sashimi, and cook food. So we love the street. And for Black Friday and Saturday, we are doing our gift card sale. We only do that once a year for 2 days, and when you buy $100 gift card, you get $30 bonus card on top of the 100. So when you get a $50 gift card, you get a $10 bonus gift card on top. So we limit that 5 per customer, and we hope to see everybody. You can come into the restaurant. We are open. And we are open for dine-in and for to-go and for curbside. And we would love to see everybody on the street doing some unique shoppings. If you're looking for something unique, 25th Street have it.
All right, and Tina is probably one of the biggest volunteers. She's everywhere all the time. And you know, don't let her demeanor fool you, okay? She's a go-getter for sure. And her sushi, bellissimo. Can you combine the two? Can you do Italian and sushi and, you know, never mind.
2020, Alex, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm done embarrassing myself or Tina.
No.
So we're going to move on to, now Anna is awesome because I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret with Anna, okay? Before I even started Rovali's, when I was doing research about going into the restaurant business, I went to Anna and she gave me the ins and outs and kind of got me on the track to understanding restaurant business. And for that, I am forever indebted. So Anna, welcome.
Hi, Alex. How are you? That is a true story. Actually, what I told him was, don't do it. So I'm actually probably the newest one on the street. We've actually been on 25th Street just 2 years, but we've been in business this November 20 years. So we made our 20-year mark, which I am just so grateful for. It's been a rough road. I'm a little emotional about that. I am kind of not in the restaurant right now, as you all probably know in the community. I've taken another position and I'm working and doing other things, and I've entrusted our amazing staff to handle the restaurant, and they have done a really great job at Jesse Jean's. They put their heart and soul into it. We're definitely not the atypical restaurant per se. We do a lot of mental health and promotion of kind of changing the stigma around mental health and our homelessness population and all the other things that we do through the restaurant, and we try to find that balance. I have closed our dine-in to dining in right now until the governor changes his mandate, because we have some vulnerable individuals that work for us with children and things like multiple sclerosis and other things that I didn't want to risk. So we are promoting strongly the to-go, the curbside, the takeout. We're asking people to try and use jessejeanscafe.com to order on those more so than the ordering apps. We do have all the ordering apps set up, but as you guys all know that are doing them in restaurants, they take a huge chunk of our money, which hurts. You know, it's kind of a devil's advocate. So through jessejeanscafe.com, the website we built, our prices are still lower. You can pick up. We do have like Postmates available through that. So we're kind of forcing or hoping that we can push more people through that direction. But we still do have Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, all of that is available. After this next week, when we kind of figure out if the numbers have settled down a little bit, then we're going to revisit reopening the dine-in and keeping that separated. We have been kind of a little sneaky about letting those 1 and 2 people still sit in there and eat. We're just kind of trying to discourage those large parties that we can't control. You know, you can't, no matter how hard you try to keep people safe, and I want to be safe. I don't want to be a freak about it on either way, but I want to respect people's wishes. I want to respect my team. I want to trust the community. I want to trust my staff. So we have restricted our hours to 6 to 6 right now. So we're 7 days a week, 6 to 6. So we're really doing breakfast and lunch. The kids are doing amazing specials. We're doing 2 soups a day. They're doing 50 meals for Hustle and Heart. The Hustle and Heart is going to go out and hand out on Thanksgiving to unsheltered individuals. So I'm proud that my team took a lead in doing that and reached, with another business reaching out to them for that. It makes me super proud. So we're kind of just we're a Mod Podge cafe, I would say. We're a mom and pop. We started 20 years ago. It's heart and soul, and we hope we can make it through 2021, but who knows, right? So just stick together. I've known Alex forever. I love Carrie. I want that teal outfit you have that you keep posting, but I know you don't have it in my size. Needlepoint, I send people down there. Tina, your Green Globe is one of my favorites. 4 Sisters I need to come to, and Carl, I definitely need to check out your shop. I just want to say I really appreciate all the support from the entire 25th Street community. I know it's trying times, and just know that if you ever need to scream or yell or have a piece of pie, get a hold of me.
Can we do all of the above?
We appreciate the
Yes.
cheesecake very, very much around here.
Yeah, the cheesecake has single-handedly forced me into the next dress size. So
So last week I didn't have to work, and so I was at the restaurant teaching one of my girls how to make that pumpkin swirl cheesecake, which I in turn took the first piece of and maybe a few more, and she had to make another one. So yeah,
we had a piece of that.
I love that we do everything from scratch. So I push them to be creative in their food, and I think when you bake, that makes it so much more fun. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of like the raspberry rolls that Matt's been making and some of the cookies, and we're going for our pandemic comfort food for you to be able to get to take home. So yeah, I'm really, really proud of my staff. They're baking a lot of pies and cheesecakes for next week for the holiday too. So just thank you guys all so much for your support.
We're proud of your commitment to the community too, Anna, and that's the flavor of the whole street. Everybody, we're really plugged into the Ogden community. Ogden community is probably one of the best communities. You hear stuff all over the place from different states and different cities and this, that, and the other. But it seems like to me, Ogden always comes together and we support one another. Whether it's somebody going to another person's shop, a store owner or a restaurateur or whatever. But it's more than that. It's just like what Anna does and helping those less fortunate than us, and people that looking at, bringing in original toys and different things like that. I mean, and creating stuff from yarn, and a gentleman that makes jewelry, like his own designs. I mean, That's what this whole street is about. And that's why we want to encourage you guys to come down. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? There was a couple of shops that I haven't been in. I've been on that street for 10 years. And when I made the rounds, I went into stores that I had not been in before. And Carl's was one of them. And I'm glad that I went in. And I don't want to make any excuses. Sometimes, I want to say, well, you get busy and this, that, and the other, and but one thing that I recognized and one thing that I saw was how unique 25th Street is, how welcoming the shop owners are when you walk in. It's just incredible. You feel like you're at home. You feel like you're just walking in home, but there's stuff to buy and there's stuff to eat, and that makes it really exciting. Yes?
I think a big part of it too is our personalities are in our businesses. We are in there more than we're at home. And so you'll see a lot of personal things of our own in businesses. I've noticed that whenever I've gone in, and I've actually had people that have come in and ask, is that particular thing for sale? Oh no, my daughter-in-law got that for me. And I'm here more than I'm at home, so I get to enjoy it here. So when you walk into people's businesses, you're seeing an extension of their personality, whether you realize it or not. And when you come into our businesses, you're walking into our homes. We'll welcome you into our home and let us show you around. And I hope you enjoy it, because one of the few things that you can say in your life is you love what you do. It's not work. So please come in and enjoy what we have made. And I hope you love it as much as we do.
Love it.
We pour a lot of love into into this business. And you can see like displays and things like that people have spent hours and hours creating just so that we have them to show. And there's just years of people who aren't even with us anymore, and their creations are still here. And it fills the entire place with love. And every one of the businesses on 25th Street is the same way. You can feel the love when you go into each one of them.
Absolutely.
I feel like when you come into our store, we want you to be our friend for life. And that means you walk out with something wonderful that will make you happy for years to come. And if you're not happy, we're not happy. So, you're just our friend, and you're going to leave with something that makes you know that we cared about you.
And don't come if you're in a hurry, because we're talkers.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go to Carrie's just to sit on her couch, play with her dog, try on clothes that aren't going to fit me, have her tell me, Anna, I can find something that'll fit you, and just enjoy the company when I feel.
She's so tiny.
Some days it's like she's my medicine, honestly. I leave the restaurant, I go down and I just go to her place and I just reset. And, Alex, when you're, Ron and I had a birthday, and I think Ron and I polished off 2 bottles of wine, and Alex sat with us and laughed until he was ready to pee because we had to get a ride home.
Well, and I know,
nice.
I'm not a skinny mini, but I've gone in and I've thought, oh, I'll never find anything at Endless Indulgence, and Carrie will have 20 things for me to try on, and they fit beautifully, and I feel like a princess.
It's like a children's section for me.
I know, and boy,
You are tiny.
And boy, people rave about Tona. I know people come just for Tona because it's amazing.
The green globe. It's all
Mhm.
about
Oh yeah, the blizzard. I could be like the
Thank
blizzard,
you.
the kamikaze, the green globe, oh my God, sunburn.
And Carl,
I
Go ahead.
miss seeing all the foot traffics on 25th Street.
Yeah.
We love that scene and we missed it. We know that right now is not the time, but we can still do it more creatively and smart.
And we have to, we have to keep our businesses warm and inviting. Sometimes, you get a little down in the dumps, but you still, when somebody walks through that door, you never know. You never know who they are. One thing I did want to mention about Tona, and that is one thing I think is really cool is when they, sometimes you guys post a picture, Tina, of a huge fish that Tony is going to carve up, man. And I like that because then you know that it's fresh. It's awesome.
My name is Tina, not Tuna.
Did I call you Tuna? I didn't call you Tuna.
Oh, I love it.
Now the person that's been kind of quiet, I want to get back involved. Carl. Okay. Yes. So you say that 25th Street reminds you of Alaska. What are the correlations, do you think, that remind you so much?
It's just the look. I had a customer in here not too long ago that is familiar with, that's from Ogden, that's familiar with Fairbanks, Alaska. And he asked me if I had noticed how similar the two cities are. And I stopped and thought, well, yes, they're very similar. And you talk about coming in and being involved in conversation. You strike up a conversation with me about Alaska, and I'll follow you out onto the sidewalk into your car. That's one of my favorite subjects.
Excellent. Well, you guys, I want to thank you so much for spending time with us, taking time from your busy day. I think it's important to present a unified front, so to speak. And I would like to, on behalf of everybody here and all the other businesses that weren't able to attend today, I want to invite you down to historic 25th Street. Beginning today, all the way through the end of the year, come on down, dine with us, buy with us, look at the galleries. We've got so much stuff going on, jewelry stores, wood carvings, framing, yarns. I mean, you go into the yarn store, you feel warm up automatically. I don't know what it is. It's my brain. I have no idea. But we want to invite you guys. We want to invite you guys down because we have amazing stores, unique restaurants. Everything is happening on historic 25th Street. You can go to the big box stores, but if you want something custom, if you want something unique, if you want something delicious that you can't get anywhere else, you've got to come to 25th Street. You have to come to 25th Street. This is the place to be. So come down and check it out. And I forgot to do my promotion, but I hesitate to do my promotion because Tina's promotion was better than mine. So I'm not going to do mine yet. I'm gonna revamp it.
We look forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, do you guys have any parting words for the viewers today?
If I can mention something in regards to social media, one of the things that I do encourage my folks is when they're on social media, it doesn't cost but 2 seconds for them to reshare what we post. So please repost whatever it is that you see, whether you think you're going to go down and have something framed or go see Carl or need any knitting supplies or any of that kind of stuff, please repost it. And the reason being is, good example, Anna had come in, God bless her. She was running around like a maniac and she was doing a live. Somebody had seen what she was putting from our shop. The gal had never been in our shop before. I'm gonna cry. She saw what Anna posted and came down and bought 2 men's shirts. Didn't even know we had been on the street, and we'd been on the street for 10 years. So just simply sharing, you may not as a consumer need or want, but somebody down the line may see it and come in and support one of the other businesses. And again, it doesn't take anything but 2 seconds of your time to hit that share button. So please share us, share all of us. We are sharing each other in the hopes that somebody will say, oh, I need something from Rebecca. I'm going to run in there. I didn't know that she had that. But she may not be interested in anything that I have at that point in time, but it's going to help Rebecca out. So please share on social media our posts. It goes a really long way. And thank you again, Anna, for doing that.
Oh, you're more than welcome, Carrie. Anybody else have a final word?
Thank you, guys. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Spread kindness. Lead with your heart. It's always the best way.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Well,
Thank you.
hopefully, don't forget, I want, as Carrie said, I want everybody that's on this podcast today, share this, please, and let's get the word out, and let's get what Tina said, foot traffic down on historic 25th Street. We want to see people walking around. You can stay socially distanced, wear your mask. Everybody there's a mask mandate, and so you're gonna, when you go into shops, you're gonna be safe, okay? And when you're coming into restaurants, we are all spaced out accordingly. So we have the social distancing down, we have the sanitization down, and everything is gonna be nice and safe and welcoming to you. So don't forget, come down to historic 25th Street and see everything that's happening. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye.